Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you back again. Hope everyone's well, doing fine, having better weather than we are here. So today I have something a little different to show you. It's a food haul, yes it is. I know that's not different, but this one is going to be just beef, chicken, and seafood, we'll call it. That's all there is in this food haul. I'm stocking up. I have found, after doing some figures and taking monies and dividing it up among meals or how many meals, well, I'm going to show how many meals I might get out of one thing. I'm figuring this is enough to last me for approximately 2 months. And it is 2 months with filling in a few meals here or there, like soup or the chipped beef that I like so much, if I can continue finding that at the grocery stores. It stretches that so that I have a solid 2 months of meals coming up. The product alone that I'm going to show you, I figured out how many meals I would get roughly from each package. Now, remember, it's only me. This would definitely be different for you, for everyone. If you have a family or maybe you're a big eater. I'm not so much anymore. I used to be, but not so much. But I still eat well on this meat and fish that I get from them. I really do. And it's really good. I've got to say that about it. So I figure that's costing me about, I wrote it down, a little over about $3.50 a meal as I figure it out. But of course you're going to add other things to the meal too. But even at that, it's not going to bring it up that much, what you're adding to meat being the main part of your meal. So even if I said $4 a meal, I think at today's prices that's pretty good. I mean, I know it could go less, but like I said, if you fill in with some spaghetti or, I don't know, eggs one night or something, I can stretch this out to 2 months. So let me show you what I got, and I'll tell you how I figured out how many meals I'm getting. I'm doing it approximately on like 4 ounces, a quarter, well, what would that be? A quarter of a pound, yes, which is probably maybe even a little high, depends on what you're eating. So let me show you what I've got here. I have to step out of the way here to show you. Okay, I hope I can aim this. If not, I'm gonna hold it up in front of you. Okay, let's start with the seafood. It came with raw Gulf shrimp. What I've had these, and they were absolutely delicious. And what I really liked about them is that they're peeled and deveined, and the tail is off. I didn't have to do it. I don't know what there is. I love shrimp, but I hate pulling those tails off. And this is a pound, which is about 31 to 40 pieces. So, I mean, really, if I go by my quarter of a pound, I'd be getting possibly 10. But shrimp and whatever I'm putting it in, which seems like a lot, so I might stretch at least 4 meals and maybe 5 out of this. And then there's scallops. I'm going to try to show them to you if you can see them through the bag. Everything comes all wrapped individually, and this is done, it says here, in the cold waters of Georgia Bank. No chemicals or water is added. And this is a pound. So again, shall we call it 4 meals, 5 meals? Right there. And then for chicken, I don't get too much chicken. You know, I like chicken, but I think I've gotten turned off of buying it so many times in the grocery store, and I could hardly chew it even. But anyways, I got two 12-ounce packages of what they call diced and seared chicken breast. I don't know if you can see this. And those are 12-ounce packages, so 3. And 3 is 6 meals. Also, I get grass-fed top sirloin steak. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Let's see if they even give you the poundage on this. I don't. Oh, yes, it does, of course. 24 ounces. But I don't always look at that. I look at how many meals can I get out of something for how much money. And I'm looking at these, and while they do not look huge, actually that's a lot. That's all meat. So I'm thinking that sometimes I could maybe get away with 2 in each package, which would then be 8 meals, but certainly 4 meals anyways. But I'd say more apt to be 8 meals for me anyways. I also got, let's see, some ground hamburger. 2 packages, grass-fed, 85 15% a pound each. So again, there's 8 meals between the 2. I'm trying to get you to be able to see what I've got. They're so cold. They just came in a little while ago and they're ice cold frozen. And what have we got? Oh yeah, we've got grass-fed stew beef and 32 ounces each. So that's 2 pounds, right? 16, yes. 2 pounds of grass-fed stew meat in each pack. Or is it? Oh, no, 2 pounds. It's a pound and a pound, I think. I really do. That does not look like 2 pounds to me in one package, but we'll call it both packages for 32 ounces or 16. Two 16-ounce packages. So you could get 4, again, 8 meals. And you have to remember, if you're doing that up as a stew, you're going to add other things to it and bulk that up. So you're going to get a lot more than just the 8 out of that. And I also got 6 beef patties. I haven't had these before, and I wanted to try them. Let's see, grass-fed. Each patty is 1/3 of a pound, so let's see what they trying to find here for you. It's 85.15. It does not tell you. That's interesting. It probably does somewhere and I just don't see it. Oh, 80-20. So those should be tasty and fattening. So that's it. And like I said, that is going to last me for 2 months. Maybe a full 2 months, possibly. So I'm happy. I'm a happy camper today. And I have to get this in the freezer. So I'm going to close now. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this. Also got, I had this last time and oh my goodness, I can't wait to make this one. This is a fully cooked beef pot roast, which means really you only have to warm it up in the oven, or I think last time I know it says oven roast, but I believe I actually put it in my crock pot and put in some bone broth and some seasonings and a little bit more. And it was the most tender roast beef I have had in I don't know how many years. I can't remember. So I hope this one is the same as that. And it is a 2-pounder, which again, 8 meals roughly out of that, and probably more if I'm going to, add, well, when you're adding potatoes and carrots or green beans or whatever you're putting in there, whatever you like, you do your own thing, right? And so that's it. I'm going to let you go so I can get this back in the freezer. It is so frozen. I'm probably going to have to put my gloves on. That is really cold, and I like the fact that it comes like that. So I know that it hasn't defrosted somewhere and gotten spoiled by weather or heat. When I say weather, heat or something, variations in the temperature. I enjoy the fact that it comes like that. And this is second time, and believe me, it comes like that. So that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you have, please push the thumbs up. Share this with someone who might be interested in seeing. You do not have to buy meat at the grocery store. You don't. You can buy it delivered from this company without going to the grocery store. Just sit home and wait for the box to be delivered. And so you might want to share it. Other people will take note of that. And please, if you would, hit the subscribe button. It gets the channel out for other people to see it. It costs you nothing. If you hit subscribe and the bell, I probably should have mentioned this a long time ago because I'm not sure if you all know this, but if you hit that bell once you hit the subscribe, that means you're going to get notifications of when my videos come out. And I would really appreciate that. It really helps the channel. So thank you very much. And if you don't do that, that's fine too. I'm glad to see you here. So take care today. Be safe, be well, and remember to be kind.